Hello, my name is Aeon Domini Traveris, and I modified Monopoly. The original Monopoly game's two main aesthetics are sensory, from the pleasure of playing the game, because it is very easy to get emotionally invested in the game of Monopoly. The other aesthetic is challenge, because of the strategies and competitiveness needed to play and win this game. My modified version of the game is called Monopoly Market Fluxuation. The two new aspects of the game require a Monopoly board with all pieces and sets and 2 pieces of paper with a pen. On the first sheet of paper, on one side you will write deflation, on the other side you will write inflation, and that goes in the center of the Monopoly board. During market inflation, players will pay 1 die that they roll times 100, and they will get that. During inflation, they receive money. During deflation, they have to pay 1 die times $100 to the bank. Inflation and deflation change when players roll doubles. So if a player were to roll double, it flips. The other new aspect of the game is written on the other piece of paper, and it is called merges. Merges can be made by 2 players, and only by 2 players at a time. Each player in the game can only have 1 merge at a time, and if there are only 2 players left in the game, all merges will be considered void. Merges can only be made when both players have full sets, for example, all of the light blues and all the fuchsias, and then the players will write down their names and the sets they are merging. The merge sets mean that when another player, that is not one of them, lands on one of the merged properties, they have to pay double the amount it would cost and give the money to each of the merged players. Alright. These new mechanics add a new aesthetic to the game, and that would be fellowship, because it now has merging, which is a team collective strategy, which involves teamwork. It adds a multitude of new ways to win the game, and it makes it, while still being competitive, you can play in more aimed groups and combined strategies. Alright, time to do a playthrough. Okay, player 1, which is the hat, just rolled. And they went to Oriental Avenue. They crossed the go during inflation, so they roll 1 die, they get a 3, and that means from the bank they get $300. Okay, but they landed on Oriental Avenue. Oriental Avenue is part of a merge between player 2 and player 3. And Oriental Avenue has no houses, but does have all of the properties. So the original color set would be $12. Because of the merge, it is $24. So player 1 owes player 2 and player 3 both $12. Right, it is now player 2's turn, and they roll a double. So inflation switches to deflation, and player 2, which is the car, moves past go during deflation. So they roll 1 die, they owe $500 to the bank. So they take $500 out of their account, and they give it to the bank.